difficulties. In fact, we're still having technical difficulties. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to try to provide you with the best experience that we can until we get everything up and running. Again, this is Austin Bradley. I'll be joined here in a little while by Zach Wetzel here at the Buren High School. We'll try to keep you updated, we will keep you updated. I'll call the game for you, and whenever we get everything figured out, you should have everything. I'll be honest, the only camera we have is the one that we're showing you right now. We're working on a booth camera also and a first base camera, so we will let you know as soon as we get that. We'll switch it around and kind of tell you guys. So again, one more time, we're here at the Buren High School. This is the bottom of the first inning. Naylor was scoreless in the first inning, so here I will call the game as there's a strike down the middle to make the count. 0-1. There is one out. Naylor was scoreless in the top of the first. Back. Running to get it, and it will get down near the wall. It will be a stand-up double. The first hit of the game for the Buren Bulldogs. As a number 2, Kemp will come to the plate. Kemp will be playing center field this evening for the Buren Bulldogs. First pitch is taken inside for a ball. It's 1-0.
Driving here.
And the count's 1-1. And it's hit to the shortstop. Runner will advance to third, and there's going to be an out at first. As that will bring Hawkins, number 8, playing shortstop, to the plate. Here in the first inning, Buren taking on Naylor.
That's going to be a good job right here.
I didn't feel like everything that was on one.
First pitch, swing and a miss. 0-1, 2 outs.
You're bouncing off that bag.
It's hit foul. 0-2.
In the air. And it will drop, and Buren will score the first run of the game. And it's 1-0 Bulldogs. Tries for the pickoff and cannot get it. And the ball will go foul. 0-1. 1-1 the count. Oh, and it hits him. Stiff shot there. Hey, the camera's on. There's a camera on. Oh, okay. I'm gonna run down, and I believe he's gonna be called out there. And that will end the bottom of the first inning. It's 1-0 Van Buren. Guys, I'm going to step off the headset for just a second here and try to get an update from Wetzel. Talk to him, see what's going on.
Could send it down. Mostly I change them over to team first. iPad died again. iPad died again. And it's hot.
One down, to the go.
Personal iPad?
No, because it's still streaming. What I'm worried about is the audio. 'Cause it's probably streaming the audio from this too. Yeah, it'll keep streaming even after that dies. We're still live. If you go to it, it's still live. Is this the only power strip we have?
Yep. Let's go, Cam, right here.
We aren't live anymore. We're not? Nope. Should be live still. It's just I need to get this one put up. Give it a
Black.
second. Still live. And it's still picking up on my audio from the phone. So I need the iPad to kick back on.
You know what?
Do what?
So this has been a whole catastrophe.
Good job here, Damien.
I'd say they'll be your down cut this week.
Come on, bud. Good,
back up and going. need me to do? You want to get on there and talk? You can get on there and talk. I mean,
I think we might be back here. Let's see. Let's see if we are back. And we'll check it out. So, I'm not sure. Let's see. Let's see here. I believe we're back now. If you're watching, if you can hear me, just let me know you can hear me. That's a base hit up the middle there, and all right, well, if everybody can hear me, then I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to start jacking my jaws. Here, we are back after a series of just, one thing after the other, after the other, after the other, after the other, and we're here. It's 1-1 in the fourth inning. No outs, top of the fourth. Naylor has runners on first and second. So, guys, again, I just apologize. We've had cameras not work. Our connection has been the one thing that's been good tonight. Our connection's been very good. However, as Naylor is going to score probably 2 runs here. We'll see. They will score 1. We've had cameras not work. We've had camera links not work. We've had the iPad dies every 15 seconds. We have just had crazy. You know, I wouldn't even call it technical difficulties. I would just call it equipment difficulties because, like I said, the internet side of it has been fine. So we're here. Now it is 2-1 in favor of Naylor. And there's a swing and a miss, and it's 0-1 with no outs here and runners at second and third. The score is 2-1, guys. Thank you guys for continuing to watch this and bearing with us. We do apologize for the lack of cameras and the lack of a scoreboard. I'll keep you updated on the scoreboard as it's a base hit inside, or up the middle there in between the shortstop and the third baseman, and it's going to be 3-1 Naylor. So Kurt Hawkins said earlier, I saw it a while back. I wanted to kind of point him out. He said he was watching from Valparaiso, Indiana. That's a long ways away. We're glad to have you from here, and we're glad to have all of you from Van Buren and the ones from Naylor and anybody who might be watching from anywhere else. It's 3-1 now. Again, runners at the corners, no outs. A base hit. Will that score one? It will. It'll score a run, and it'll advance the runner to second, so it's now, I believe, 4-1 is the score. It says 3-1, but I believe it's actually 4-1. I'm not real sure where my partner went. There's another base hit. It's down. The runner will advance to third. It's a single, and there are runners at the corners now. Taken for a strike. He won't throw down to second there, so it's a stolen base. Runners at second and third with one out. It's 4-1. And that is a ball a little outside there. And it's 1-1. And that ball is outside. It's 2-1. Swing and a miss, and it's 2-2. And the count will move to a full count. Inside. They'll strike him out there. That was a makeup call is what that was. That last pitch was a strike, but he called it outside. That time it was clearly inside. And that was a makeup call. So it will retire the second batter. Here's the counts, 1-1. 2 outs, runners at second and third. Ball taken high, and it's 2-1. Three and one. That ball is fouled back to make it 3-2. And he will strike him out to retire the side. It's 4-1, headed to the bottom of the fourth. Van Buren, Naylor. Naylor up 4-1.
Alrighty. Sorry, y'all. I was trying to get everything set up after running my bus route. For those of you that don't know, this is Zach Wetzel. I won't be doing this as much this year. I took on a full-time route, and but Andy called, said that he needed help setting up, so when I parked my bus, came on over. Let's see. Trying to get y'all a scoreboard on screen. Let's see. Right now the score is Van Buren Bulldogs 1, Naylor 4. Van Buren, number 8. That's Hawkins out on first. Up to bat we have number 7, Dunn. 1 ball, 1 strike. Van Buren has 2 outs. Dunn comes in safe at first. Next up to bat, number 9. Can't see who it is. Strike one. One ball, 2 strikes. Still 2 outs for Van Buren Bulldogs. Hits it right field. Number 7, John for the run. Brings Van Buren's score up to 2. Naylor 4. Looks like number 9 made it over to second base. Up to bat now, number 17, Van Landingham. One ball, 1 strike, 2 out for Van Buren. And Landingham steps back up to the plate. It went foul. Van Buren strikes out. Let me see, going into the 5th inning now, I believe. Van Buren 2, Naylor 4. Up to pitch. Looks like we got number 15. Jeremy Jaco. No?
I got you. All right, I'm back here. I had to kind of step away for a minute. I'm a little dehydrated, but I do want y'all to know that no umpires were hurt in the making of this film. We just about watched a line drive take one out, but he's good. He's okay. Popped up and popped out of play. It's 1-2 here in the fifth inning. It's 4-2 Naylor. One out, 1-2. No runners on. And a swing and a miss. He started to run. He thought it was a drop third strike, but the catcher did a good job of keeping it in his hand there. The catcher here is number 1, Van Wagner. You're listening to Austin Bradley, or listening, I guess you're not really watching, but you're listening to Austin Bradley and Zach Wetzel. Just glad to be glad to be your sidekick, Zach. Glad to be your sidekick.
I'm glad you're here. I don't normally do baseball. I didn't like. I can do the basketball all the time, but baseball. I think last year, I did most of the wood bat tournament last year. I didn't know if they were called runs. I thought they were like goals or scores or something. Andy was blowing up my phone. They're called runs.
Points is probably what you said.
Probably.
Well, I coached a 6th grade baseball team this year, and they kept saying that we won by 13 points. And I'm like, you won by 13 runs. Runs.
Well, I'm not even a basketball person. I like football, but I can do basketball way better than I can know the terminology for baseball.
He hit that field goal straight into the hockey. Into the hockey net.
Yeah, that's about me.
I remember watching a show growing up where this guy's like, he shoots a basket, it goes in, he goes, I made a touchdown.
Van Buren catches it. 2 outs for Naylor. I guess we don't have a roster for Naylor. Number 23 coming up to bat.
We do not have a roster, but I'll say something about Van Buren. Van Buren here in the past couple innings has really worked their way out of a couple sticky situations. They had the bases loaded with 1 out and ended up managing to strand them. That was a long run. It got down, he turns and looks, and he's decided, I think I'll just head on back to first base. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Pitch outside, taking for a ball, and it's 1-2. Knock on wood, but this is probably the least internet trouble we've ever had as far as whenever I've been here.
Yeah, last time like I said, when I did the wood bat tournament, we had to use the, I don't even know what it's called, it's a stream thing, and Andy, it's through Corning Sports Report, and it uses cellular service because we couldn't get the internet up and going.
Well,
What's going on there? Looks like we got 4 people watching currently.
and a full count there. Swing and a miss. He got him, set him down, and we will head to the bottom of the 5th inning. Did my best Dan McLaughlin impression right there. Didn't even mean to. It just happened, just rolled off the tongue. I'll tell you what, I've always primarily been a basketball guy. I've always liked baseball, but this summer I've really grown to love baseball more, which is odd.
Well, I mean, that's kind of like me. I grew up playing football in a football town south side of Chicago. Moved down here, it was all about basketball here at Van Buren, and never really got into it until I started driving school bus. And when you're driving all the trips and taking all the kids to, and you're sitting there watching every basketball game, you can't help but end up falling in love with the game. Now basketball is my favorite time of the year, is basketball season.
You watch any college basketball or
Nope.
just high school?
Just high school. I enjoy watching high school. And again, it's one of those things, high school ball can be very entertaining, as you have a lot of kids that are really fighting for that scholarship or things like that. And then, of course, when you do get to the college level, they are fighting to, try to get higher up, to professional. But I enjoy watching high school students.
Another thing too is
fight for those
the high school students a lot, or at least the ones that you're out there, like you said.
Well, I mean, that and even, you sit there and you watch, us play Greenville or something, and then all of a sudden you start watching, videos of, a kid that plays for Greenville or, whatever school. But yeah, for the most part, of course, the Van Buren Bulldogs, I know all of our basketball players, so there's definitely something special there, but I also enjoy watching even other teams.
So do you go to games that Van Buren does not play in?
If Van Buren's not playing and and there's a game that comes up, yeah, there's been times where I jump in the truck and be like, you know what, I ain't got a ball game or I ain't got a trip to take this evening. Let's go watch, you know, Twin Rivers, you know, versus Neelyville or something, you know. And
Sometimes I do that quite a bit. In basketball season, I watch basketball about, I'd say Monday through, I'd say I watch it Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday.
every day but Wednesday.
Yeah, and that's because they don't have it because of church.
Exactly, yep. Church.
I don't know how my fiance feels about that.
Well, I mean,
She's in college and she's only home on weekends. So, I mean, I don't.
yeah. I mean, if it ain't interfering with you know, hanging out with her. But see, what sucks is once you get into that, then all of a sudden you got those weekend tournaments, and of course around here we really enjoy doing like the Bloomfield Christmas tournament, things like that. Kind of creates a pickle on the family when their family's all trying to get together, and I'm like, nope, I'm going to the Bloomfield Christmas tournament.
Yeah, that's a really good tournament. And I know we're at a baseball game right now, but talking about basketball, but that's a really good tournament.
Right?
We Summersville goes to the Kabul tournament over there, and that's a really good one too. I went every day. This past winter. She actually went with me a few days though, so
Well, there you go.
she didn't mind it too much. I think she kind of. My bad. It was my fault.
No, it's all good. Yeah, no, like I said, I enjoy watching high school sports, you know.
I mean, I don't want to speak for her, you know, but I think kind of she's started to enjoy it more. You know, she cheered in high school so that she could go and just kind of watch. She didn't really have to do anything. Like, I think she kind of enjoys that more than.
Right.
Not that she didn't enjoy cheerleading, but.
Now she can relax. Van Buren number 22, Keeney on first.
Oh, that's a good bunt. I thought the catcher may get to that.
Up to bat.
I have to say, that catcher looks like a catcher. Like,
Yeah.
you know, like his physical appearance is like, when you see him, you think that guy probably plays catcher. Got the mullet, and, or is that even a mullet, or is that just long hair?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it was business in the front. Up to bat is number 3,
Oh,
Landon Chi.
it's gonna drop in the infield, and they're not gonna get anybody. That was just little. I don't even know. I wouldn't even call it a flare. It was just.
Yeah, I'm not sure what exactly happened there.
I mean, no error. It's just an infield hit. I mean, you're not gonna give anybody an error right there. I don't think. That's just he popped it up beautifully, and it managed to get in the gap between the second baseman, or not the second baseman, the pitcher and the shortstop.
Yeah.
1-0. The other day, I have to tell you this. We was at that softball showcase.
Yeah, out there at East Carter.
Yeah. And at one point the count was 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, and it was 1-1 in the first inning. So it was all ones. So I got to do that signature, that signature, 1 on, 1 out, that was pretty cool. And will they get him? Yep, they will call him for a strike there. Tried to hold up but couldn't. But yeah, like, I was thinking about it, I was asking myself, and this was a question I never thought I'd ask myself. I was thinking last night, kind of subconsciously, do I like baseball more than I like basketball now? Just because I've been around it all summer, and that's all I've done. And then here, I haven't done a basketball game yet. I mean, obviously. And then, so I was like, I don't know, I think I might. As weird as that is for me, because basketball has always been the number one,
Yeah. Well, I mean, and that's still my love, Thanksgiving brings 2 great things: good food and Van Buren basketball. Usually Thanksgiving weekend. Van Buren has a big old tournament down here.
Oh, yeah, the Current River shootout there.
Yep, and it's usually the start of the season. It's when we fire it up.
That's nice to have the first 2 games at home.
Right. Yeah,
I'll normally come down one day and watch the Summersville game, and then the following day I'll come down and I'll stay the whole day. Now, this year I'm sure I'll be here the whole day both days, but,
probably.
you know, before this year, different circumstances before this year.
Right.
So did you guys broadcast that last year?
I'm not sure if we got that one in or if that was still, well, Andy Earls was still in the making of Dog Pack Media.
Well, see, because I don't, like, I come down and I stayed for Summersville. They played that Seneth Hornersville, and I don't even know where that is. But, and then I watched Hartville, and they played a team, but I don't remember who it was. But that wasn't like that wasn't necessarily because Hartville comes out. I think it was just, it was going to be a good game, and they met at a neutral site, like maybe Advance or something like that.
Right.
Because I know this year the same thing is happening. Somebody's playing at that down here, but it's not because they ordinarily do. It's just a big game, and that's Alton. Alton's going to play somebody pretty big this year there. Might be Hartville.
Could be. I know and I'm not sure if it was that one or if it's our girls one, because we have a girls shootout as well. And I know they got some big schools from up there in St. Louis area, I believe, that come down. But sometimes there's, little towns around here that can take out them big schools from St. Louis.
Well, I remember about 3 years ago, my junior year, so it would have been more than 3, it would have been 4 years ago, my junior year. Advance played Eminence at this Current River shootout. Advance beat them, and then Eminence ran the table and won the state championship that year.
See, I mean, and that's exactly right. There's no telling, that early on how someone's season's going to go.
Well, it's like Summersville. In the last year, whenever they played Seneth Hornersville, they were up like 15 or 16 at the end of the third quarter and lost.
Yeah. Yeah, I always tell them it ain't over till it's over.
Now, I'll tell you what. Okay, so baseball in basketball is different because, like, with basketball, one play, whether it's a dunk or a big three or something, can change the entire momentum. As to where baseball, a grand slam is going to change the entire momentum, but the runners had to get on the base before one play, one pitch isn't going to change. You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
Believe me, I've been in a lot of games, or not been in, but as I was the manager for Summersville, baseball and basketball, and there were times that, in baseball we'd rally and things like that. But in basketball, there'd be times where we would jump out, 6-8 to nothing, then we'd lose by 45.
Right.
So it's just
Exactly. It's anybody's game until the final play, and then it's over. And I've seen it before. I've seen teams try to give up basketball, third quarter, all of a sudden they're giving up.
don't know where that went.
I believe it bounced right in front of that vehicle that was driving by.
Imagine that. You're just driving by, and all of a sudden you don't have a driver's side window.
Right.
My dad and I were driving home from Houston one day. I don't know if you know where Houston is or not. Houston,
Missouri, yeah.
Yeah. My dad and I were driving home from Houston to Summersville one day. And there was a girl. She was probably 12 or 13. She was mowing, flung a rock, and busted his driver's side window out. He was not very happy. He's ready to chew some butt and then realized, oh, shoot, that's a kid.
gotta be careful. Gotta be careful when you're mowing.
I'm not allowed to mow anymore. I got banned from mowing. Because whenever my dad would say, and if you're listening to this, Dad, I'm sorry, but he would say mow. So I take that as, mowing's cutting the grass. That means you get the grass down. It don't mean, and he's like, no, it needs to look pretty in a nice pattern. I'm like, no, that means get the grass cut down. So I would start mowing, and if I'd miss a spot, I'd just throw it in reverse, back up, just back up over it. He didn't like that.
Yeah, there's some people that are very particular about their grass. I'm kind of like you. If it's cut short, I'm happy. Hit it with a weed eater if need be.
One of my buddies and I, and unfortunately, he has since passed away. We were cleaning out a place. He had bought some land, and we were cleaning out a place for him to move, like a shack on it. And this grass is probably as tall as that dugout fence, where it's at. And he's like, let's just mow it. And I'm like, I promise you that's not going to work. You're going to need you ought to just do some hay. As Naylor scores to extend the lead to 5 to 2. There. I'm like, you might as well just get a hay mower. And he's like, no, we can mow. Clog the blades up, and I hear him yell some expletives that I'm not going to repeat. I'm like, what's wrong? He goes, I'm stuck. I'm like, well, what did I tell you was going to happen, man? I'm just rambling right now. I should talk about the game more.
Can't tell. Wish they had numbers on the front.
There's a runner on second. There is nobody out. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Let's see if there's anybody on here.
Last time I was on, I know I seen Heather Jaco, which is Van Buren pitcher Jeremy Jaco's mother. And Kurt Hawkins, I believe, which is Van Buren assistant coach Brian Hawkins' family member.
There's a WWE superstar named Kurt Hawkins.
Really?
Yeah. He had a losing streak of like 178.
Is he from Indiana?
I don't think so.
No. Oh.
It's not the same guy.
Not the same guy.
You're fortunate to not be the same guy, Kurt Hawkins. Got any big Labor Day plans?
No, this weekend I'm going to take the Van Buren cross-country team to Memphis. They're going to run under the stars.
What does that mean?
They're doing a middle-of-the-night type run. I believe the boys, it's cross-country run. Boys will be running, I believe, at 9:30. Girls, I believe, at 10 or 10:30. Don't quote me on those times. So that's about it. Just the trip to Memphis with the cross-country team. Got to drive them down there and back. Other than that, no, just going to relax before heading back to school on Tuesday.
I'm not sure if there's going to be a pitching change or just maybe some fielding substitutions.
Who they got up pitching? I believe that is number 3, Landon Chi, pitching right now. Yeah, that is number 3.
It is 6:10.
Looks like that number 1, Van Wagner, catching. So?
Yes. So I'm thinking about stopping at the Jolly Cone and getting a milkshake. Is that suggested?
Yes, I would suggest the. I like a jumbo strawberry milkshake from there. That's usually my go-to. I also like their peanut butter milkshake. Sometimes I'll switch it up to a peanut butter and a banana milkshake.
You ever had a chocolate milkshake there?
Oh yes, almost definitely.
Is it good?
Oh yeah.
Okay, because like you go some places and it's like it's okay. It shouldn't. I'm sorry, but it shouldn't be the exact same as drinking chocolate ice cream.
Correct. It should not.
Like there should be a little bit of a different taste.
Correct.
It's an Elsinore Saturday, one.
You were in Elsinore Friday.
I was in Elsinore Friday, Van Buren today, Alton tomorrow, and Cave City, Arkansas on Friday.
There you go.
And then
See, tomorrow I got run Van Buren softball girls. We're going to Twin Rivers to play them. And I think that's the most of my trip for this week until Saturday, Van Buren cross country.
you must really enjoy sports, or you really love the Van Buren school.
Why?
Because you're like all the time. Like I saw you in East Carter on Friday.
Well, that's what I do. I drive school bus. I'm our trip driver here at Van Buren. Me and Roger Sizzler take most of the trips, and Roger usually takes softball girls. But I think just with everything going on right now, he went ahead and told me to take them tomorrow. But yeah, for the most part, I am the bus driver for the boys and girls basketball. I take most of the cross country and our track team, and 90% of our field trips.
Do you have a route?
I do have a route.
And a double play there as the runner did not tag. And we'll head to the bottom of the 6th inning here. As Van Buren will try to rally to come back on Naylor.
Yeah, no, my normal route, I run 21 north to about where D Highway kicks off just south of Ellington. And then I run Highway 34 east.
You go that far?
Uh-huh. And then I run 34 east. Just past Garwood, Missouri is about as far. So about 15, 20 minutes out, 34. So about halfway to Piedmont. And pick up all along there. And
How long does your route take?
say about an hour and a half-ish, roughly.
Because like,
Hour 45, I guess.
because like, if it's the same D Highway, that's pretty close to where I live.
Well, D Highway here, no, it runs from Van Buren to about Ellington. And then it cuts off onto 21. D Highway here out of Van Buren's only about 11 miles to where it kicks off to 21. Now, I don't know where it picks back up off of 21.
Well, I would say it's probably the same D Highway, just because it's about where, you know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, we run almost Ellington. Or I do, I should say.
Well, see, what I typically do whenever I'm coming over here is I will go up to Winona and then shoot down to Eminence and then go to Summersville.
Okay.
They say it's quicker to go back to Winona and then go to Birch Tree and Mountain View and then Summersville, but I don't know. It always felt longer to me.
Summersville? Yeah, that's the way in the school bus they have me go out, what is that, 17 North there in Mountain View?
Yeah.
And go up that way. And I mean, I don't choose the way that I drive the school bus. They tell me where to go and how to get there, I'm sure they use statistics on accidents and where accidents occur and things like that to keep our students safe.
2-1 now. The count.
Number 8, it looks like Hawkins up to bat.
Ball taken high, and it's 3-1. If you're going to get back in an inning, that's exactly how you want to do it, because that's probably going to be a double, maybe even a triple. It'll be a stand-up double, and if, like I said, if you're going to try to get back and rally into a game, that's exactly how you want to lead off the inning.
Exactly. Now it looks like no, he's just taking off. I thought he was swapping out.
Sorry, guys, if you hear me breathing. I know you do. Now, if we have any Cardinals fans watching, they do lead the Cincinnati Reds 2-1 here at the end of the second inning. They're in some dire need of some wins.
Yeah, they are. Number 7 up to bat, done. That's going to be strike 1.
And that's all I'm going to say, because I could get on a 30-minute soapbox about them right now.
I think most people could.
And a foul ball will make it 0-2. And he puts it into oh my goodness. Beautiful placement. And we'll have runners at the corners now. And the game-tying run will come to the plate. He just kind of, he shot that down the gap absolutely beautifully.
It was a good hit. It looks like we got number 9.
Inside, I believe that's 2-0. And it will go to 2-1. Swing and a miss. 2-2. So he will try to throw. He will not try to throw him down at second. He will advance the runner, and it's 3-2 and a full count. And he will get him at home. And a smart play there by Naylor.
Yeah. Looks like up next we got number 17, Van Landingham, up to bat.
And the runner will steal second. Now this catcher had a pickoff earlier in the game. He picked the guy off at third. It was a nice play. So, if you think you have the opportunity to do that, obviously you want to do it. That will not get through. It will advance the runner to third, but it will knock a run in, and it's now 3-5.
2 outs for Van Buren.
Yes, 2 outs for Van Buren here. And honestly, I mean, you don't do anything different. Those are the hits some of them are getting through, and at times they're not. It's just how baseball works. They got a runner at third base, a base hit makes it a 1-run game, and I think you're okay if your Van Buren he swings and misses there in 0-1.
Looks like up to bat we got number 30 Hills from Van Buren.
Hits it up. Not sure where that one went.
Me neither. I ain't heard it land or go through anyone's sunroof.
Well, it hasn't hit me in the head, so.
Oh, that's what worries me. One goes straight on up, comes right back down on top of us.
So he swings and misses. The catcher drops it, and he cannot get they get the runner there at first. They almost had a score, because it kind of didn't really register, I don't think, with the catcher what he was supposed to do for a second. Right. So here we will head to the top of the 7th. Van Buren will have to score. They will need to hold them. In my opinion, Zach,
most definitely.
You cannot let them score any more runs.
Nope.
As again, we head to the top of the 7th. I'm going to take this off for just a second.
Alrighty, guys, this is Zach. I'm back. I'm trying to get this camera to adjust with the sun. It wants to just shine right in. just the way it is. That sun's going right down right there, and I can't get it. I tried hooking up the other camera, but it's acting up. We're still having some technical difficulties around here. We do have number 3, Landon Chi, up pitching for the Van Buren Bulldogs, with Van Wagner catching. Right out of the box. Looks like Van Buren coach J.C. Hoagland's going to call a meeting. Timeout. Again, here's where I don't know baseball terminology. Sorry, folks. Correct me in the comments. My phone's dead. And I apologize for the glare. That sun is just beaming right down. Here soon it should be going down behind that tree line. But it is something that here in the future we're going to have to get figured out here at the Van Buren baseball field.
So the inning just got underway?
Yep. Yeah, and then they started, and then I believe Van Buren, like I had said to the folks, again, I don't know baseball terms. Coach J.C. Hoagland from Van Buren called a meeting or a timeout with his people there on the pitcher's mound, whatever that is.
It's just I mean, I don't
know if they call it a
I don't
timeout
really
in
know that.
baseball
I mean,
or
it's
what they-
whenever you walk out, you say time. So I mean, I guess it's a timeout. I've never really heard an exact, like a technical. You know what I mean? I've never heard a technical name for it. Pitchers meeting, timeout, whatever. You know.
Right. And then, yeah, and then we're just now getting back in it. I don't know, they called a doohickey, and then they went to the whatchamacallit.
That's like me. Andy wants me to be the sideline reporter at Cave City this weekend, and I'm like, you know, not quite sure what happened right there. Was that a hit or a drop third strike?
I believe it was a drop, and then it got thrown over to No, I take that back. It got thrown over to.
Well, to me, it looked like nothing more than a throwdown. Like,
But then I don't think he was able to see the runner heading to first.
well, see, I didn't even see him drop it. Honestly, to me, it looked like nothing more than a throwdown at second. You know.
Right.
Well, I think, since we've got it running, it's been pretty smooth the last couple innings.
Yeah, yeah.
What's the iPad at?
We're looking at 1% still.
It almost killed you.
Almost.
Did you say you were looking at what? Percentage?
Oh, it's 1%.
Nice.
Yeah, and that's where it's been all game.
Okay, so a big question.
I'm guessing, actually I'm using my good iPhone charger, and that's the new
I
style
honestly think
iPhone.
I honestly think it's a electric source problem, not necessarily a cord problem. 'Cause like runner at third now, I guess.
They got to stop him there.
So, I mean, if it's hit in the infield here, I mean, you have to ask yourself, do you let him score, let the runner get on? Because chances are, with the way that it's positioned, you're not going to be able to stop both. Unless for some reason he was to just elect not to run.
I would say you get rid of the runner coming in.
But then, I mean, there's a lot. Like, I'm one of those people. I overanalyze everything. So then I think, well, if you overthrow it, then the runner's at second.
True.
That's hit. That's a foul ball. 1-2 now. You know what the outlook for Van Buren this season is? And a strike three looking there.
I do not.
You don't?
I do not.
And it's taken inside there. It's 1-0. And will it get him out of the inning? It will. So now Van Buren has to score 2 runs to win the game. They have to score, two runs to extend the game. They have to score 3 to win the game. My apologies there.
It's okay. We'll let you slide this time. Yeah, but that iPhone there, it's looking about halfway charged now, about 50%.
That's good.
But I mean, there ain't no telling how long. Now the only thing I learned when
we'll see.
And if I understand the story correctly on the yellow sucker game, years ago we had Van Buren had a coach, basketball coach, and he was asked by the BAR of Poplar Bluff about the rivalry, and he had said that they play for the yellow sucker trophy or whatever, which wasn't even a thing at the time. And so then they made it a thing after that. And so right now, East Carter won the yellow sucker game last year. I believe they hosted it last year. This year we'll host it. And they won it last year. Now, Van Buren had held on to it for about 3 or 4 years. We held on to it. And it's a yellow sucker fish on a plaque. And whoever wins it that year, they get to hold it till the next year. And it's the biggest game of the year. It'll be a good one. You'll have to come out for that one.
Well, I remember. Last year, East Carter was pretty good, and then they were upset really, really early. It was I was stunned whenever I saw, they were beating who they were beating, like first round of districts, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
I remember I had rode the bus over to Norwood to watch Summersville play, and on the way home, I look and I'm like, East Carter. I told my dad, I said, East Carter just got beat, and he goes, what? And the head coach for Summersville sat up. He goes, "Did you just say East Carter got beat?" And I was like, "Yeah, they did." And we were all kind of shocked a little bit that they'd gotten beat. And I know, and before you burn me, I'm not from here, so that's why I didn't know what the yellow sucker game was. And also, I'm just stating facts.
Hey, and facts are great. I mean, and that's the thing. I mean, I'll give it to them. I mean, East Carter beat us fair and square last year. It wasn't, there's some games I feel a lot of it might be me protecting my children. And sometimes I feel like umpires and referees and all that they pick on my kids. But that game there, I will say that was a fair game. And it was, and if I remember correctly, it was a close game. But East Carter beat us by what they did, and it is what it is.
I made a comment at a basketball game last year to Andy. We were doing a game together, and I told him, I said, because he said, obviously we're for Alton, we're for Van Buren, I guess now for Summersville. I told him, I said, I'm not for anybody. I said, I'm here to be neutral, and he said, well, I'm not going to talk bad about anybody either.
Right.
But, and we went to Alton to do a game, and they happened to be playing Summersville. And my sister, Kaylee, plays softball. And there was a play at first base, and she was sliding back in. They were trying to pick her off. And she slid her, poor chick, she slid her butt all the way over, slid too far almost. And they called her out. And it made me mad, and I forgot that we were live, and I hosed that poor umpire. On the headset, everybody heard me, and I was like, oh no, well, actually earlier, there was a call, and there was 2 bad calls in a row. There was one, and actually it was Naylor pitching. There was one, it was as I mean, I don't know where else you want the player to put the pitch. And he called it a ball, and then there was one that almost hit the player, and he called it a strike. And I, not thinking, said that was nothing more than a makeup call. So,
Yeah.
I find myself having to be careful because I'm hard on umpires and officials, and I can tell you this much: I don't know that I'd want to be in their position though.
No, most definitely I would never. And you know what's hard is we got some locals around here that do it as well, and when they got to call a call against Van Buren, you know they ain't gonna be called nice things when they walk into the coffee shop, Smalley's there the next morning. They're gonna be called some nasty things once this word gets out around town. And yeah, I definitely would not want to be an umpire, an official here, or in any small town for that matter.
Now there's been a few in the past that I've been hard on, and afterward I didn't feel bad. But there's also been ones that, you know what I mean?
Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, I have my few that I don't particularly care for. Now I let it go. Working at the school, I don't need to be kicked out of a basketball game.
Yeah, that'd be a bad look.
Have to go sit in my school bus or something until the ball game's over. But there's definitely, I mean, and contrary to that, I have seen times, and same thing, even if like Van Buren's playing somebody and the call is against the other team and it was a bad call, I'll still like, man, that was not a good call.
Oh yeah, I have no problem admitting too. And by the way, the winning run is coming to the plate right now. Here in the bottom of the 7th inning, I have no problem admitting that. Oh man, we got that one. They gave that one to us.
Right.
You know.
Coming up, we got number 1, Van Wagner. We got number 3, Landon Chi on first. And it looks like number 22, Keeney, on second.
Oh, shoot. That was one pop straight up. Could have cracked us. The backstop, the very tall backstop, saved us, though.
Yeah, I think we need hard hats. Somebody get a hold of Andy Earls, tell him buy us some hard hats.
Swing and a miss. 0-2. A base hit here probably scores one at least. Probably no more than one unless runners were to advance here, but, you know, you're trying now. If you're, you have to protect. He's going to catch it. Oh, no, he's not. It's going to land right back behind him there. It's 0-2. You know, you have to play it safe. You have to protect, but at the same time, you got to be trying to hit the ball into the, you know, into the, you got to hit it. You want to get a solid base hit right here.
Right.
Oh, we hit it. Can they turn 2?
It's going to be 1 out.
1 out. They got the runner at first, and now, hey, here's the thing.
We got second and third base filled. We got number 2, Kemp, coming up to the plate.
Here's the thing. In a way, that's not that bad because then you've got the runners advanced. If you can pop it up even, and then you just as long as you remember to tag up, you know.
Right. Well, that's just like I said. I mean, it ain't over till the fat lady sings. I mean, that's still anybody's game.
There you go. It is 4-5. Runners at the corners.
Number 22, Keeney, runs in. Number 2, Kemp, makes it to first. And I believe it's Landon Chi on third.
And if the runner can steal second, you'll have the winning run in scoring position with 1 out. That's what you want.
Correct.
Can Naylor close it out? That's the $65 million question right now. He steals second. And the winning run is now in scoring position with 1 out. And see, here's the deal. this is what we were talking
Well,
about.
Exactly. This is exactly what we're talking about. So when he hits, do you get Van Buren coming at home out, or do you try to get him out going to first? Or I mean, that's where. Do you risk tying it up to stop him?
If you're Naylor at this point if you can, obviously,
Well, because it's
the
only one out.
the ideal thing right now is you get this out, and then it doesn't matter because then you can get the out anywhere, and you're still going to win the game. But if they hit the ball and it's an infield hit, if you think, it's a lightning quick decision, because if you think you can get the runner at home, then obviously that's what you do. If you don't, you just let them tie it, and then you're okay with extra innings. So I would rather, if I'm a team, I'd rather go to extra innings than lose. So,
Yep, almost definitely.
it's a tricky situation, honestly. But if you're Naylor's coach, you just want 2 straight strikeouts right now, and they got one of those 2 now. So they got the 2 outs now, and now it's just you just go anywhere. Now, if you are Van Buren, you just got to put the ball in play, because if you can get a solid hit over the shortstop's head, you're going to win the game on a walk-off base hit.
Here we have, I believe that's number 7, Dunn again, coming back up.
Will it get through? It does. Van Buren is going to walk this game off. Van Buren wins it 6-5 on a walk-off base hit. Up the middle. It wasn't over the. It wasn't over the shortstop's head. It was under the shortstop's glove.
True. And like I said, it's not over till it's over, and now it's over. Van Buren winning that 6-5 against Naylor in the 7th inning.
Naylor led this game 4-1 at one point. I gotta say that.
Most definitely. And that's the thing. Up until about the 6th inning, Van Buren was just getting drug across this ball field. Just drug across. And now, again, my students, my kids, but they were being drugged. And I don't know really what happened. I don't know if Naylor gave up, or if they thought that they just had it that well, and then it went to their heads.
Well, I don't think that's.
It went to Van Buren's head, and they were like, "Look, we have to come back. We got to come back strong."
I don't know that it really is anything mental. I noticed something, that Van Buren started swinging the bat more. They started putting the ball in play more, and I think I didn't really see anything change with Naylor. It was just Van Buren. They got more aggressive at bats. They were running. They started stealing bases, and they put themselves in a position.
And of course, you watched a lot more of this game here than I did. I don't think I sat down and started talking about the 5th end of the bottom of the 5th. Where you were kind of watching from high, from further to the beginning. So obviously you would have more of a viewpoint on how that had played out throughout the whole game. But yeah, that's like we were talking. The game can change at any time. But just like you said, it's not just going to be one person up to bat that's going to make that change. It's going to take the whole team coming together to make the change. Because,
and I'll tell you, whenever they got that second out, whenever Van Buren got that second out, I said to myself, and I almost said it out loud, and for the lack of wanting to, or for the idea of not wanting to sound stupid, I almost said Van Buren's either going to win this game or they're going to lose this game right here. Because I didn't think that there was going – I didn't foresee there being a way – well, they had 2 outs.
Right.
So
once they got to that second out, that's that was kind of.
And the hitter there, you said Dunn again, didn't you?
Yeah, that was number 7, Dunn. And then I believe
Dunn.
Dunn, D-U-N-N, and I believe it was number 3, Landon Chi, and I'm not sure who else came in. It might have been Van Wagner that was out there. I'm not sure on that one.
But another thing, and I want to talk about this, and before we wrap it up, and real quick, I noticed something. The runner at second, the runner that was at second, he immediately runs, of course.
Right.
But as soon as he sees, or the coach tells him, it got through, he doesn't stop, he doesn't look back, he just goes. And honestly, a hesitation there, and they may not win the game. So that's smart and very good base running there to end the game. I think it's about time to wrap this up and go home. What do you think?
That's what I'm thinking.
You got any closing remarks or anything?
No, this is my first game of the year. I mean, I don't know. I guess this is probably besides, I guess they had a tournament. Van Buren here had a tournament over this past weekend. I don't know if anybody had streamed on that. I think with everybody being so busy with school going back and everything, nobody really had the time to get on out here. I mean, again, I just wish the best of luck to both Naylor and Van Buren this ball season.
I agree.
Hopefully we can, for everybody here in Missouri playing high school sports, hopefully we can end this ball season without anybody getting hurt or nothing like that. And
sorry. So, guys, per our wonderful, fearless leader, Andy Earls, I'm being told that there are some very special people. I don't want to close the project. There are some very special people that we need to give some credit here. And
it's a video, right? You're trying to add the video.
yeah.
Okay, so you're going to go here to add, and then you're going to go video clips, add, Samsung.
And here in just a few seconds here, we're going to close this out with a sponsor video. That's going to be the last thing you see. So for Zach Wetzel, Austin Bradley, Dog Pack Media, Andy Earls, everybody that's involved, Redline Media Alliance, we appreciate you watching. We hope you have a great night. I hope you stay safe, and we will see you guys in the next one.
Welcome to Dog Pack Media Live. Andy Earls here, your owner-operator. I just want to say thank you for tuning in with us and for all the support. This is year 2 of Dog Pack Media. We're excited to bring it to you week in and week out. We also want to say thank you to all of our amazing sponsors that you're about to see in this ad video. We will be back with a live game action shortly, and we hope you enjoy this production. Dog Pack Media. Your primary sponsor for the second consecutive season is Griffin Log Homes out of Van Buren, Missouri. They design and build custom log homes for you to create years of memories. They carry many different colors and styles of cultured stone at a very fair price. And they also sell 8-inch tongue and groove log beams and Sashco log and timber strains. Let them be your one-stop shop for all your log home needs. Reach out to the wonderful Griffin family at 573-323-4996. Primary sponsor, Mossy Oak Properties and Mossy Oak Realty. The exclusiveness of our network, combined with mandatory training programs such as Certified Land Specialist accreditation, as well as many other marketing and online service outlets, will ensure that not only do your properties receive the maximum amount of exposure to the world, but your agents are the best in the business. We will continue to stay educated, informed, and most importantly, keep your best interest in mind. 573-712-2252 or www.mozarkrealestate.com. Hey guys, I love bringing the Dog Pack Media live streams to you in my spare time, but when I'm not here, I'm working at Baldwin Chevrolet in Poplar Bluff, Missouri. Been selling cars for 15 years now and I love the opportunity to earn your business. We have 4 lots full of new and pre-owned vehicles to choose from, and the majority of these are backed by a lifetime warranty at no charge to you. Come see me at Baldwin Chevrolet or call me directly at 501-413-9715. I look forward to seeing you. A big shout out to DeWolf Accounting and Tax Services LLC out of Van Buren, Missouri for the support with their 2021-22 Running with the Pack sponsorship package. This is their second straight year of supporting and sponsoring us at Dog Pack Media. Please give these fine local folks a call at 573-323-4789 or 573-870-0420 for all your accounting and tax service needs. Thank you again, DeWolf Accounting and Tax Services LLC. Kellen Hoagland would like to invite everyone out to Crude Oil Essentials in Van Buren, Missouri. Health and wellness store that includes workout gear like top brand Zaya, handcrafted self-care products and cleaning products, wellness teas, supplements for the entire family, tanning, and essential oils. Don't forget they have morning and evening yoga classes. Crude Oil Essentials, Van Buren, Missouri. It's year 2 of Dogpack Media Live, and it's year 2 of Robbie Burke and the fine staff at Main Street Market sponsoring us. We sincerely appreciate those guys at Main Street Market. They're in Van Buren, Missouri. They have everything. If you want fuel, they've got it. If you want on-the-go hot breakfast and lunch, they've got it. What about deli? Sure. Service meat shop and all the groceries you could possibly ask for. Hours of operation from 6 to 9. Family-owned, operated since 2009. Everyone at Dogpack Media wants to give a big thank you to DeWolf Construction, LLC, for their sponsorship of our 2021-22 live streaming season. This is the second straight year of support from this outstanding local business. Whether it's residential or commercial, this is the company to call. They are your local roofers and work with remodeling or building anew from scratch. Give them a call at 573-323-4789. DeWolf Construction, LLC, Van Buren, Missouri. Dogpack Media is a Redline Media Lines company. Redline also operates the award-winning Corning Sports Report, Arkansas's #1 viewed high school sports streaming company, Alton Sports Network, and our beloved Dogpack Media. New to this season for Redline is the addition of Summersville Wildcats Live. If you or your high school would like information from Redline about live streaming an event near you, simply reach out to myself, Andy Earls, at 501-413-9715. Redline Media Lines, connect the world. If yourself, your group, or your business is looking for decals, well, look no further. Drop Dead Decals is your one-stop shop for all things decals. Monograms of all sizes, colors, and designs, fridge and magnet decals, car decals, and anything else you can imagine decal-wise. Owner Hannah Eddy has great customer service and is eager to get going on your next decal project. Find them on Facebook and send them a message with your ideas, wants, and needs. Drop Dead Decals. Hey, don't forget that select Dogpack Media live streams will be seen on our Redline Media Alliance YouTube channel this season. Watch on your big screen from the comfort of your home with a smart TV and the YouTube app. Added advantage over Facebook like pausing and rewinding live events. Make sure to click that subscribe to our Redline Media Alliance YouTube channel. Let's go Dogs. Van Buren R1 School District app. Van Buren School District? Yeah, they got an app for that. In fact, they have a brand new app with a revamped look. It's everything Van Buren in your pocket. Documents, events, staff directory, alerts, and more. Download on the Apple App Store or get it on Google Play. Van Buren R1 School District app. As we record this ad, Dogpack Media Facebook page is up to a whopping 1,500 followers in less than one full year. That is incredible considering the population in the Van Buren city limits. We sincerely appreciate our loyal fan support of not only us, but of these hardworking Bulldog and Lady Dog athletes. Our streams have been seen by many scouts and college coaches, so let's keep this momentum going into our second year. Help us share these feeds and make sure to like and follow us. Let's go Dogs. Hey guys, subscribe to our very own Austin Bradley's College Basketball Insider channel on YouTube. Austin and his passion and knowledge of college basketball shine through on this channel week in and week out. Weekly posts, bracket breakdowns, and much more analysis from Austin can be seen and even discussed on this channel by commenting with Austin on the chat feature each week. College Basketball Insider with Austin Bradley on YouTube. It is never too late to become a sponsor here with us at Dogpack Media. When you sponsor, you aren't just supporting these people who support Van Buren Athletics. You're supporting these young men and women who work so hard and represent the Bulldogs in a manner that we can all be proud of. If you have questions about becoming a sponsor, please feel free to contact us on our Facebook page or reach out to myself, Andy Earls, at 501-413-9715. Let's go Dogs. Thank you to all of our sponsors from all of us at Dogpack Media. And thank you to the viewers for sticking with us through this sponsor video. Your live production will be back shortly.